Rivers government react as 27 pro-Wike lawmakers move to impeach Fubara. Ha ha ha. How they could handle this kind of thing? I know that these lawmakers are up for something in Rivers State. Wike is not resting. He wants to make sure that Fubara is removed. And I learned over the week that the APC chairman in Rivers State has summoned those lawmakers that if they don't do the needful, that they will sanction them. I'm sure this is the needful that they are doing now to initiate another impeachment proceedings against Fubara, since the first one did not work. These people, APC, and they got to. The Rivers State government had issued a warning to the All Progressive Congress APC, cautioning against any attempt to impeach Governor Siminalayi Fubara. The State's Commissioner for Information and Communication, Joseph Johnson, said the 27 lawmakers purportedly supporting the impeachment lacked moral authority for such action. So in response to calls by APC's caretaker committee chairman Tony Okocha for immediate impeachment proceedings against Governor Fubara, Johnson emphasized the resistance such moves would face from the people of Rivers State. Exactly. So he said it is not going to be an easy journey. They should not imagine embarking on it because Rivers people will resist them. Rivers people will resist them because it is even baseless to think of it. They are not fighting with legitimacy. They are only fighting for their own survival. So on what plank would you put that? The law says you can't put legality on illegality. As far as we are concerned, they do not have the locus standi to do that. They should not even bother to start it because Section 109, subsection G has settled the case. It says if an assembly member defects from his own party that brought him to power, okay, you automatically lose his seat. Yes. So you have done that and it is settled. Our constitution is the grand norm. So the Supreme Court is there to look at these elementary issues. There is also a subsisting judgment on this. So we don't need a second opinion on whether we should respect them as assembly members or not. The Supreme Court has already declared those seats vacant. Tony Okocha was just yesterday declared as not being a member of APC by a former chairman of the party, Sokonte Davis. So he is a factional chairman. So we want the faction led by Chief Emeka Beke to say the same thing. Okocha is standing on one leg. His call is an empty call. So his advice to impeachment or to impeach the governor is a journey that leads nowhere or leads to nowhere. And they will not succeed. The lawmakers are not existent and they are not seen in law. Oh, but so this is a serious one. I know Tony Okocha called the APC guys and all the defected lawmakers in the assembly to impeach Fubara effective immediately or receive sanction from APC. At the same time, the lawmakers themselves have sent warning and threats to Fubara, saying that they will take a more rigorous action against him if he does not stop awarding contract, on his own, okay, without the consent of the assembly. Meanwhile, assembly has, made 3 laws now without the consent of the governor. And governor has said he will stop to recognize them because in his eyes, they do not exist if we don't stop threatening him. So with all of this going on, now Rivers State Commissioner for Information has come out to warn those people that if they don't stop, the kind of resistance that they will get from Rivers people, they will not imagine it. It will be so bad that they will be, in fact, Bishop Johnson has warned them. If they don't desist from that act, they are going to receive the kind of resistance that I have never seen before in Rivers State. Except they want to scatter Rivers State so that a military caretaker will take over. But that will be very bad. If military administrator takes over Rivers State, then Wike has not succeeded, and Wike has just succeeded in digging his grave because he will not be able to come to that river. All right, so let's see. People are already reacting to what Joseph Johnson said and what APC people wants to do. Someone say, why is it taking till eternity to approach the court to declare the seats of these traitors and betrayers vacant? The Constitution is very clear on reasons for defection and the consequences. Exactly. I think their case is in court. They're already handling it. There's a subsisting court case on that. So they're already handling it. Riverians have stopped them before by burning the assembly. Next time, they will stop them by burning them. Abi, the first one was burning the assembly. The second one, the whole River State will go to the individual houses and burn them. That is it. So they better be careful because what they're trying to play with is going to come out very hot on them. If they are not legitimate assembly, then stop complaining and see if the impeachment will be recognized or not. This is somebody else speaking now. Bro, his complaints doesn't stop the non-existent assembly members from impeaching the governor. So advise them, okay, to commence without wasting time. Let's see how it will go if you think Tinubu or Wike owns Nigeria. Tell them to stop their cowardice, noise, and comments. Abi? So it's now the word of Fubara and his cabinet to the word of the assembly. So if he are saying that Fubara should stop complaining, let them impeach and see whether the impeachment will stand, then let the lawmakers also stop, complaining as well and talking trash. Let them go ahead and comment the impeachment process and see whether it will stand. Somebody has said here that last time the assembly was burnt, this time it's they themselves that will be burnt if care is not taken. So it's going to be a very tough one. I tell you, some say, which impeachment? A daydreamer. The impeachment will not work. The non-existent assembly members are shameless, sycophantic, cowards, and noisy political nizzers. Not be smart, They know that River State people are fully with their governor and won't allow few opportunistic, very corrupt, primitive political idiots to destabilize their peaceful state. It's going to be a very serious one, I tell you. Because if those lawmakers, in fact, right now, they must have profiled all of them. And they are just waiting for them to start nonsense and then begin to receive what they deserve from the people of River State. That is the way it will go. It is not going to be a joke. It's not going to be business as usual. And those the useless and dishonorable, lawless lawbreakers who call themselves lawmakers, God shall put them to everlasting shame. Amen. Gullible followers, you guys should go and sit down one side. Who are the gullible followers? And watch your back. And watch your back. You are talking about Rivers people. Are the lawmakers not Rivers people? They will impeach the governor and nothing will happen. Let them go ahead and start now. Let them go ahead and start. And somebody is saying, I don't know why some people are thinking that Fubara is weak or doesn't know what to do. Look at his eyes. You will see a man that is not desperate but cunning. Fubara will soon reduce Wike to nothing. I'm telling you. So we are waiting to see exactly what the Rivers Assembly will do according to Tony Okocha's advice. It's going to be a very tough one for them. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comments.